Welcome everybody to Oxygen Not Included. I have played this game on the channel before, but due to complications with corrupt files, I had to redo. This time around, I'm going to not be doing the Spaced Out DLC, purely because it heavily complicates stuff. Sadly, I can't just uninstall the Frosty Planet Pack or the Bionic Booster Pack, so those we'll just have to deal with. But aside from those, this is just vanilla. So let's create a new world. Survival. Standard. Oh my gosh, the old asteroid pictures. This is so new to me. I know this is like the original, but this is so new. They look so different. We're just gonna do the OG. Okay, and we're not gonna do Bionic, purely because, you know, I don't wanna. And it's gonna be called... I don't know. Let's just do Rat's Nest. Perfect. Okay, so Steve, I want you to be a researcher. Nope, that's pay now. Okay. That's good. Okay. Someone to dig. Cool. Someone to build. No. Oh my gosh. This is okay. So we've got Frankie, Joshua, and Amari. Perfect. We can now start our whatever you want to call it. Yep. Okay, so for the most part, it's the same as with the Spaced Out DLC, but without the Spaced Out part. I want them to dig. Or actually, I know this isn't the best idea, but I'm gonna do that one pump. Okay. I know what else to do. Just dig that out. Dig up here. Dig that. We want as much metal as we can get. We need water. Okay, so now we'll have water. We can bring that down here, and we can do that. That way the water flows down here, and we can pump it up still. And then when the water lowers, I can place another pump lower, and then we can tap into this water over here. And if we need to, we can dig down. There's a vacuum there. There's a bunch of slime. Ish. Okay. Real quick priority. Plumbing. That part we want to have wash basins. because we need to make sure they can wash their hands. And then we are going to have blooming. So we're going to have outhouses there. This is a great priority because if we don't get outhouses soon, we will not be capable of using the bathroom. And duplicates kind of need that. Amari. Frankie will be last because his job isn't as important yet because we don't have researching it. And so I don't think we'll have to worry anyway because, you know, there's another cop being built. What was that? Is that my dog? Noelle, come here. Come play. Yeah, say hi to the audience. Anyway, they all have beds now. They can enjoy downtime. And yeah. Noelle, can you get out of the room? Thank you. Yeah, she can be rowdy. Fine. Anyways. While they sleep, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. There's a lot of metal here. I like that. Is there any geysers? I know there's probably not any geysers nearby at the beginning, but I wanted to check just in case. And it doesn't seem like it. Okay. So now we need production of electricity. I'm gonna actually have this thing kill. When we get in there, that is. Power. Batteries. Furniture. Stations. I'm gonna do the LED because it's cool. Yes, use the bathroom. Why weren't the bathrooms built? Alright, whatever, I don't care. Actually, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna do pneumatic doors, and then we're gonna do this. Because this is all a temporary setup for now. I can put potted plants on either end for morale, and yada yada yada. Okay. Does the diffuser count as a industrial machine? I don't know. I don't think it does. So I'm gonna put that in there. And we're gonna get all this electricity set up because we need it set up. Alright, we have our electronics mostly set up. Amari's finishing up the micro musher. The micro musher, I think. Microbe or yeah, micro. Now we can make food. Is it disgusting food? It is, but it's food nonetheless. And now we can research. So, oh my gosh. Wait a second. Okay, spaced out makes this a lot more complicated than it has to be. Having you only need the orange research for rocket stuff is convenient. Because in the past, all that rocket stuff was put through here. Like you have to get some up here, some over here, some over here, and you need the rocket research throughout the skill tree. Same with radiation research. You had radiation to worry about. Now it's gone. Like I can just focus on building the colony entirely and then do the rocket stuff after. That is, I really like that actually. Huh. Ooh, what is this? I have no idea what that is. Anyways, we are going to work on expanding the colony first. And then we can pretty much research everything and then move on from there. I must say, I don't like that noise. I do not like it whatsoever. Thing is, I want to select auto harvest for these and then leave them wild, but if I do that, I can't get the algae. Unless I get a pip, but I doubt that. Cool. Okay. Farming could be nice. We're going to do farming. Stinky, welcome to the team. That brings us to the next thing we have to do after advanced colony research, right? Because we got these things, and then we got to work on farming junk. I want to get the farm tiles first because they're the easiest instead of just the planter box because planter box is silly. We've got to get a compost. Can I not select the egg? Come on. Okay. I want to kill the egg because as cruel as it is, I hate the shine nymphs and the shine bugs. They're cute, they illuminate stuff, but they're not worth it. In my opinion, they're not worth it. They're not worth the effort to keep. Because they eat the bristleberries. I mean, I guess you could have a room full of bristleberries and then just shine nymphs and shine bugs. But then the shine bugs will eat them and they won't give consistent light either because they'll be moving around. It's just not, it's not worth it. It's not. Okay, so we have some mush bars. I want to make sure everything can go in here. Ow. Ouchie. So we will have over here with our outhouse stuff. We are almost ready with this advanced research stuff. I think next we can do the brute force refinement after we do farm because farming is very important. There you see that? It's inconsistent. And I don't like that. There's a few achievements I want to work on. If we go to colony summary, we can see some of them. I already got that one. I need to get oxygen not occluded. I need to get slick. I need get a room, I think. I've already gotten that one. I need super sustainable. I need locavore. Locavore, I think I'm going to work on with another asteroid because it would be easier to do another asteroid. I think the lush one would be best for that. Carnivore is pretty difficult. There's a lot of these I need to work on. Hey Frankie, no. You're going to keep researching. And we are going to go to stations, supercomputer, LED, wires, and there we go. I think I'm going to progress things a little bit, and then I'm going to get back to you guys, and we'll see if something happens. To those on the YouTube channel watching the recording, I have made significant progress. A lot? No. But enough to be significant. I now have a small little farm. We're building storage over here because if they pick up items, not only will these hatches stop eating them, but it'll also increase duplicate morale, and I want that. So that's a really good thing to do. I don't play this game a lot, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be very good at it, but I'm as good as I can be. Amari gets improved construction, Frankie gets advanced research, and Joshua gets hard beating. Good. Now we can move on. I don't know why I would need these two things. I'm trying to go for the eco-sustainability thing. I'm going to go into colony summary and show you. Where is it? Not this one because I've already planted stuff, so that's no longer available. Where is it? Unless it was a spaced out one. I think it might be a spaced out one. Because there was an achievement for not using natural gas or anything that wasn't, you know, sustainable. Yeah, I don't see it. That's cool. Better whisper, pay the bills. Space race. Alright. Well, in that case, we don't have to worry. I can finally actually place a coal generator. I thought I wouldn't have to worry about that. The one problem with coal generators is they make carbon dioxide, which can be a problem. And the only short-term solution for that is just digging down. Because the carbon dioxide will sink and oxygen will rise. But then it becomes a problem when you have stuff like chlorine gas mixing in when you dig down far enough. And then hydrogen gas going to the top. It's a whole thing. So eventually we'll have to deal with that. But that's a later me problem. We are going to get all that going. No one is doing that. Whoa. I'm going to try and get this mill in. Actually, I don't have to dig that up yet, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna make a pneumatic door. That way the shine bug doesn't get by. I don't want the shine bug entering my base. You know, I got done saying how I did not want the shine bugs. I don't like them. Someone else is being picked. No, no bionics. I'm not doing bionic people yet. Next save file, I will. Because the bionic booster people are absolutely the most fun things ever. They're just too much to handle right now. So, I'm gonna see. I don't really want that. I mean, we could pick him out and make him be the one that runs with the treadmill, right? So priorities. We're going to be operating. Cool. Skills. Routine. Joshua, it's supposed to be Steve's job. There we go. Steve is doing the job now. And they're on break. Pneumatic door. I really don't need so many doors, but I decided why not. And no one's constructing anything. I don't know why. Stuff's not getting done. I need stuff to get done. I guess everything's at priority 5. That might be why. Oh well. I am going to have to deconstruct these, and I'm going to have to make it priority 7. And then a priority 9 reconstructing, because we really need to get this jumbo battery. Okay. Again, it's mostly just a waiting game. You just sit here, you tell them to do stuff, and you wait and you watch them do stuff. So there are going to be a lot of pauses. But since it is day 7 in game, I say we leave this as is and we come back and then we play until day 14. So without further ado, I'm going to save the game and we are going to be done. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you have any feedback about it, leave it in the comments below. If you want more of my content, subscribe. And if you want notifications when I post, ring the bell icon. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.